I will call to order the Planning and Zoning Board meeting. Today is Tuesday, November 12th. It is 1 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Can I have a roll call, please?
Chairman Sean Poole.
Here.
Member Randy Stout.
Here.
Member Lori Simpson.
Here.
Member Joe Malin.
Here.
Member Michael Ferez. Let the record show that Member Michael Ferez is absent from today's meeting. City Attorney Nancy Meyer.
Here.
Okay. We have no one slated to speak from the general public, but there is a gentleman here. Would you like to speak? No? Okay, great. Any comments from the board regarding old business or anything else in general? No? Okay, on the agenda today, Ms. Nancy.
All right, you have a public hearing regarding the proposed comprehensive plan text amendment to incorporate the property rights element, which is something that comprehensive plans need to have. And is Tammy joining us by phone?
So she's on Zoom,
Okay.
but she's presented a PowerPoint presentation with a voiceover. She's on Zoom voice via any questions. She's currently traveling, so after the presentation, if you have any questions, she'll be able to help you guys.
Perfect.
So I think it's time to listen to what Tammy has to say.
Let me put that in there for you guys.
Today's hearing before the Planning and Zoning Board serves several purposes in the city's review process. My name is Tammy Vrana. First, the details of the proposed amendment will be presented.
Two voices.
I don't think you want to listen to it that way.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair and members of the Planning and Zoning Board. My name is Tammy Vrana, and I serve as the city's on-call planner. Thank you for the opportunity to make this presentation virtually while I'm traveling for a previous commitment. The request at hand is for a comprehensive plan text amendment for a new property rights element. This is a city-initiated plan amendment. Today's hearing before the Planning and Zoning Board serves several purposes in the city's review process. First, the details of the proposed amendment will be presented by city staff. The hearing will provide an opportunity for community members to provide input regarding the proposal. The board will consider whether this proposed amendment aligns with the goals, objectives, and policies of the City of Port Richey Comprehensive Plan and make a recommendation to City Council on the proposed adoption ordinance. This process fulfills the necessary procedural requirements. In 2021, the Florida legislature passed House Bill 59, which brought a new requirement for local comprehensive planning. The bill added Section 163.3177, subsection 6I, to state statutes, mandating that local governments must include a property rights element in their comprehensive plans, effective July 1st, 2021. The main goal of this legislation is to strengthen the protection of private property rights across Florida by ensuring these rights are consistently considered in local government decision-making processes. As a result, cities and counties are now required to adopt a property rights element within their comprehensive plans, making it a formalized part of local planning policy. The statute sets clear timelines and conditions for adopting the new property rights element. Local governments must adopt this element by the date they adopt their next proposed comprehensive plan amendment, or by the date of their next scheduled evaluation and appraisal, whichever of these dates comes sooner. Since July 1st, 2021, any new amendment applications, such as a future land use map amendment, cannot move forward unless the property rights element has been adopted into the comprehensive plan. By meeting these requirements, the city ensures that property rights considerations are systematically incorporated into all planning decisions moving forward. The statute outlines specific requirements for the language that must be included in new property rights elements to ensure consistency across local government comprehensive plans statewide. The proposed language, stated in Ordinance Number 24-708, follows these statutory requirements to ensure compliance. In accordance with Florida Statutes Chapter 163.3161, subsection 10, the city's comprehensive plan currently takes a holistic approach to protect property rights. The new element provides further clarification, explicitly outlining how property rights will be respected and integrated into local decision-making processes. This was requested by the Comprehensive Land Use Plan Committee at a duly noticed public meeting in May 2024. In short, the proposed element strengthens the city's commitment to property owners by making these protections and considerations more explicit within our policy framework. This slide shows the proposed goal for the property rights element as stated in Ordinance Number 24-708. It is provided for reference as needed during the board's discussion. The proposed property rights element objective and policies are provided here for reference. Staff's recommendation regarding the proposed amendment is shown on this slide. Staff finds that the amendment is consistent with the goals, objectives, and policies of the city's comprehensive plan. Staff therefore recommends that the board make the same finding and recommend approval of Ordinance Number 24-708 to City Council. A sample motion is provided. This concludes staff's presentation. We welcome any questions, comments, or additional feedback. Thank you.
Yes, Randy.
My question is the proposed amendment that we have in our packet. Is this like a copy of a sample that was provided by the state, or is this written from scratch?
So this is Tammy Vrana. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if I'm going to have feedback here or not. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So let me direct your attention to the ordinance. So the portion of the goals, objectives, and policies that are provided in the ordinance, if you look at PRT 1.1.1, which is the state-defined property rights, that is the exact language that is coming out of statute. The additional policies, 2 and 3, were provided we had some discussion during the Comprehensive Land Use Plan Committee meeting back in May, and there was a question regarding health, safety, and welfare type of protections for property owners or property rights, specifically noise. And so in looking at what some other cities have done, I found that City of Tarpon Springs took sort of a holistic approach to health, safety, and welfare types of things that I will add, and what was stated in the video is that it's already encapsulated in your comprehensive plan, but this just sort of brings it together with the property rights, with the state statute related property rights text, just so it's all in one place, essentially. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Lori, questions?
I don't have any questions.
Joe? I don't have any questions. It's very, very clear. It's very cut and dry to me.
It's kind of breaking up a little bit.
I said I don't have any questions for you. It's very kind of cut and dry to me. Just in-house business. As such, I will entertain any motions from the board.
Yeah, I'll make a motion. I move that the board recommend the city council approve the proposed text amendment to the comprehensive plan to incorporate a property rights element as specified in ordinance number 24-708, finding it consistent with the goals, objectives, and policies of the comprehensive plan.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Is that ordinance number correct?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Do we have any, in addition to that, do we have any old business to discuss? Nothing we're circling back around to?
Not for me.
Okay. When Seawall's going to come back? Good luck. January, February?
The city has a new building official. I'm going to get with him and see if he's able to assist and keep trying to move that forward.
So realistically,
Maybe
spring,
yeah.
right? Because
Maybe,
he's a little busy.
Yeah.
All right, great. And that I will adjourn. I will entertain the other motions. One to adjourn. Would be
I
great.
move the board adjourns.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tammy. There's John.